Hello everyone, this is Hadrian. Thank you for watching. Let's play some more of The Long Dark in the Whiteout Challenge. So I am headed to one of the other houses out on the ice before things get too much darker. I'm pretty sure that the other one is pretty much straight that direction. It's a little foggy, so this is not ideal. We've got about 2 hours of daylight left and we're really hungry and we're pretty tired. But I'm gonna risk this. Let me see if I can I make it down this slope here? Is that possible? It's not perfect. I don't know about this. I might not be able to get back up now. Uh-oh, I'm probably about to sprain myself. Alright, good. Made it. Alright. So, I'm going to make my way towards this fishing hut and see what I can see in the fog. We've got about 2 hours of daylight left. We've got about 20 hours left in our third day. We've made a pretty good amount of progress so far, but one thing I realized towards the end of the previous episode is I really need to think about making trips to some of the more distant destinations, like Desolation Point, or maybe even, perish the thought, Pleasant Valley, in order to find some of these materials. I don't know that Pleasant Valley is going to be necessary. Also, Pleasant Valley, the weather it just tends to be absolutely terrible. So it's not something I'm really excited about. But okay, I'm going to move a little bit farther this way, and I think I should be able to see the other island. That's the one I came from. But yeah, I'm not thrilled about the thought of going to Pleasant Valley. Desolation Point is kind of highest on my radar as far as, you know, going somewhere where I could potentially find some of the items like the hatchet or the rifle. Or just go to Mystery Lake, you know, and explore the area there. Mystery Lake is very familiar to a lot of us, and that's honestly part of the reason that I'm thinking maybe I won't go to Mystery Lake. Just because it's a zone that we've all seen so much, especially if you've played a lot of The Long Dark. It used to be the only zone you could start in before they blew it wide open and let you start in whatever zone you'd like. And you'd have to unlock the other zones by visiting them with a playthrough that started from Mystery Lake, or from one of the other zones that you had unlocked. But you'd have to make it to each zone first. So, you know, I don't know that I'll go to Mystery Lake. I might change my mind depending on what the challenge forces me to do. But right now, my instinct is not to go to Mystery Lake. My instinct is also that I can't see the bloody island that I'm trying to get to. It's too foggy. Here's what I'm gonna do. With this thing as my bearing, as my anchor, if you will, I'm gonna step out this direction. As long as I can see this fishing hut, I'm confident moving out in this direction. Oh wait, there we go. That is what I wanted to see. I think I have found Jackrabbit Island. Yeah, there it is. Perfect. Alright, I knew it was in this direction. Gosh, it is foggy and about to get dark, and I didn't want to I didn't want to go much longer without being able to see my destination. We've got a couple of fishing huts that we haven't been into yet either. I explored a few of them when I had a wolf on my tail not too long ago, but less than 1 hour of daylight left. Yeah, we really need to get inside. Like there's a dead body. I see some crows circling. I can't remember if there's a chance that there will be a rifle at Jackrabbit Island or not. Can't remember. We'll find out. The rifles spawn in so many different locations. It's when Mystery Lake was the only zone, I feel like the community had a really strong handle. And they probably still do, you know, but it was really easy to have a really strong handle on all the different spots where the rifle could spawn. But now it's like they could spawn in, you know, dozens of different locations. There are fixed locations, definitely, but that's part of the reason I might actually go to Mystery Lake, is that I am pretty confident that I know the rifle spawn points there. It's just getting to Mystery Lake. All right, here's Jackrabbit Island. Getting to Mystery Lake is it can be an ordeal.
God, I've never been so hungry in my life.
I will feed you soon, I promise. There's going to be food in this house as well. So that's going to be good. Alright, let me... Alright, there's definitely some fir limbs, but I don't have a hatchet that I can use to break this stuff down. Sucks. So let's take a peek in here, see what we find. There's another storm lantern. Another book. Don't really need books at this point. Don't really need matches either. Don't know why I picked those up, but they're not weighing me down at this point. Painkillers are good. Newsprint's good. That's good for getting tinder. Look under the couches. Anything? Nope. Okay. Into the kitchen. There's some pork and beans. Very good. Banged up condensed milk. Also good.
I'm sure I can carry much more.
Where are the can openers? Seriously, there should be one at this point. I'm surprised I haven't found one yet. Maybe I missed one. I mentioned in a previous episode, one of the challenging things about one of the challenging things about this challenge is that, you know, being on a time limit, I feel more rushed, and so being more rushed makes me feel as though I might miss things. There's an energy bar, that's good. Energy bars are 500 calories each, which is a really good... Oh, good, crackers. 600 calories each. The granola bar, not 600 calories each. Granola bar, I think, is 300. There's some more antiseptic, which, frankly, I'm probably just going to leave that antiseptic here because that's 1.5 pounds that I don't really feel strongly that I need. I did look in that microwave, right? Yes, I did. Yeah. All right. Have not looked in the oven, though. Awesome. Alright. Anything in the cabinet? No. Anything in the drawer? No. Not just any grape soda. Wool socks. Starting to think about not picking up clothing items. Unless I find a clothing item that's better, of course, than what I'm wearing. Like, I just put those leather boots back. I don't need them. Worn winter coat? Don't need it. Don't need it. Alright, toilet. Take all the water. Antibiotics. Oh, that's handy. I don't think I found any of those yet. That's good. So if I get an infected bite, then I'll be able to take care of myself. I have not been able to say that up till this point, so that's a step in the right direction. I do believe... Yeah, there's a few things here that I left. So it's saying that the drawer has been searched, but it is not empty because, in fact, I have left things behind. Basic gloves, don't need them. Okay, this has been kind of a disappointment. Not a whole lot going on here. Let's see what's in the fridge. Nothing in the fridge. Let's see what's in the freezer. Nothing in the freezer. Huge disappointment. Okay, well, less than 1 hour of daylight left. I think I will, because I want to start at the crack of dawn. I think I will go ahead and rest here. So let's see. I'm going to drink these banged up pinnacle peaches. So nice that we don't have to waste them anymore. We're using our knife to open them up. So this is going to restore a little bit of our thirst as well as a lot of our hunger. I am going to eat this banged up tomato soup, which should do the same, I would think. But I haven't looked at it as closely. No, that just handles hunger. Okay. Question answered. This energy bar is getting pretty low condition, so I'm not going to try and keep that. What else? This moldy rabbit, frankly, is pretty low condition, but it's not cooked. It's rancid. So I could cook it, and then it would be edible. Let me go ahead and eat this moldy peanut butter. This is going to put our calorie store way up above what is necessary to survive. But anyway, so now we got about 10 hours of darkness left. Let's go ahead and try and rest for all 10 of them and see if we can rest through the night without waking up. The rest system has been tweaked a lot. Okay, the rabbit's worn out, not surprised. The rest system has been tweaked a lot in recent patches of the Long Dark. Okay, we woke up fully rested. That's fine. I'm going to drop this rabbit. Don't need it anymore. Right, starting to have some daylight come in, or this is just the standard light vision, or night vision rather. Less than 1 hour of darkness left, which probably means you're going to start to see some daylight outside. The same way things start to get dark. Oh yeah, this is totally doable. Alright, so we need a hatchet to break down limbs. We definitely need to find that hatchet, and soon. Alright, so we've got a good amount of visibility right now. I'm going to make my way towards that fishing hut. Oh! Oops. Didn't say anything about... Alright, torn clothing. What did I affect? Looks like my jeans took a little bit of damage. That's fine. What was that? A killer rabbit? There's that dead body. Yeah, so I guess I just dropped off one of those ledges unintentionally. But I'm going to head towards that fishing hut because I haven't been there yet. Then we're going to keep heading that direction, actually, past the fishing hut, because it's going to take us to a part of the zone that we haven't explored yet. And that is pretty likely to have... Let me keep an eye out for any friends. There's a deer right there. It's pretty likely to have the hatchet. Yeah, I think this is actually the fishing hut that I was going to use as my bearing. So when I turned around... I don't know, this one seems a little closer. Maybe another fishing hut over there was the one I was going to use. We definitely have some fishing huts to check into, so... Alright, now that we're here... Light the lantern. Anything? 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 Well, there's a candy bar, but that's not really helpful. Need a rifle or a hatchet, please. Hey, a wool scarf. That's good. That is helpful. That is a step in the right direction. That is a new clothing item that will give us additional warmth bonus above and beyond everything we're already wearing, because we don't have any kind of scarf on already. We're going to pay a visit to this fishing hut real quick that we're walking towards. I don't have a lot of fuel left in my lantern. I am hesitant to refuel it. I'm actually pretty thirsty, which is a good problem to solve right now because drinking water will reduce my burden. Looks like there's a bit of a storm coming in. Feels like 17 degrees, so I'm actually pretty cold at the moment, considering the fact that it's stormy and windy and the night is not even over yet. But I'm going to go to this fishing hut, and then believe it or not, we're pretty close to a spot where we can step inside for a bit. I'm not too concerned. Not too concerned. Our condition is at 99. Well, oh, yeah, we dropped off that ledge. Yeah, this is the other fishing hut, I think. I want to make sure that I've been to all the fishing huts, because it is one of the spots where the fishing huts are some of the spots where rifles can spawn. I don't know if that's true in this challenge, but I don't want to take the chance that it's not the case and skip any fishing huts. No rifle here, looks like. Orange soda. Let's go ahead and just light this thing up real quick. There is a rifle round, though. We found some bullets so far, which is good. I think we need to have a... Oh, there's another one. Nice. All these rifle rounds, but no rifles. Doesn't make any sense, guys. The more I think about it, the more I think Desolation Point might be the place that I need to go to gather some of the stuff I need to beat this challenge. Okay, so we've got 8 days left in our third day. Or, I'm sorry, 8 hours left in our third day. It is starting to warm up a little bit, which is nice. I don't think I can actually get over these logs, can I? Oh, I can. Good, I can walk over them. Thank God. Not know that. I thought they would have served as barriers. We're going to head this direction, because over this way is one of the other stops where I might be able to find some items left behind by other members of civilization. Even though there are no other members of civilization right now, they have actually said in the patch notes for the Long Dark, if you missed this, they are thinking about adding NPCs to Sandbox, to which I replied, with the support of some other Long Dark YouTubers, please make sure that there's an option to where we can still have the solitude and have no NPCs, have just some kind of setting. And they weren't absolutely sure that just like a toggle would be the solution, but hopefully there'll be a way to continue to enjoy this kind of solitary experience after they add NPCs. And if you don't know what I mean by NPCs, I mean non-player characters. I mean there'll be other people, not player-controlled, but computer-controlled people. So people that can jump out and scare you, and people that can just introduce a whole new element to the Long Dark, which is cool, but at the same time, it makes me nervous. Like, I want to make sure that the experience of the Long Dark remains as it has ever been. Oh, look, there's a jerry can. That's really good news. The jerry can is going to help with our lantern fuel requirements a lot. Actually, with that in mind, since I just found that, I'm going to go ahead and refuel my lantern. Because our lantern is almost out of fuel. There's another lantern there, but we already have the lantern we need for our list. Oh, dead body. Clearly with a little bit of rigor mortis. Okay, what else is here? This is insulated vest. I'm going to leave it, though. I don't really need more clothing items. It's just not necessary at this point. Already looked through that. Is there anything on the ground? No? Alright, not a lot going on in here. Let's pay a visit to the shack next door and see if there's anything there. On this end of the map, there tends to be more of an opportunity to find slicey things and shooty things, if you will. Oh, hey, sticks! We need sticks. Let's pick up sticks. Hey, pry bar. We need a pry bar. Let's pick up the pry bar. Hey, branch. Let's break this up. We'll get 3 more sticks. Hey, there's a woodpecker. Did you hear that? Requires a hatchet. Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't have a hatchet yet. Oh, I can't get in here. That's right. This is locked down. I keep forgetting about that. Okay. Oh, but I can get in here. And I can pick up this stick as well. Stick. Stick. 3 sticks. How many? Ooh, need 50 sticks. Okay, I need to keep picking up sticks. Alright. Let's take a look in here. I'm going to guess that this house is also bigger on the inside. Yup. Oh, man. That was a slightly more intentional Doctor Who reference. Let's see. Ooh, there's some more water. Newsprint roll. More dog food. Finding stuff in identical places to other versions of the same house. Don't like it. Right. So we found a good amount of food in these past houses that we visited. We're a good ways away, unfortunately, from the gas station. So it's going to take a little bit of effort to get back there with all this food that we found. But once we do, we should be in good shape. Right, nothing in the microwave. I mean, we're still going to need to find more food. But another thing we can do, if we find the rifle, is we can, you know, just kill an animal to get the food we need. Hey, fresh venison.
Too heavy to carry.
And it's cooked. Can I potentially... You know what? I'm going to hold on to that. I'm going to see if I can keep it in the snow outside so it keeps. But I think I can use that to help towards my... What do I need? 15 days worth of food? Yeah. And I'm already a third of the way there. And I'm not 10 days in, so... Good start. Hey, dog food and peanut butter. That's nice. What's in the fridge? Hopefully more than was in the last fridge. Nope. Too much to hope for. Okay. Some raw venison. That's good, at least.
Best be prepared for
I don't really need that antiseptic. I guess I'll take those antibiotics. I do need this water, but carrying it's going to be a pain. Probably going to drop some things before I leave here because I'm carrying some clothing items that are probably weighing me down. Oh gosh, yeah, I'm carrying a lot again. Carrying so much stuff. We're going to come up here. Let me guess. Dead body. Yep. Always. Alright, we're going to open the drawer. Now we're not going to keep those socks. Again, I'm probably going to put some stuff up in a second because... Okay, good. This guy has something on him. The dead bodies haven't had anything for a bit, so it's nice to find one that actually is useful. Oh, didn't need to pick that up. Need to put a lot of stuff up in a bit. Yeah, didn't need to pick that up either. Oh my gosh. What am I doing? Once I finish opening all these drawers, I'm just going to open one up. Worn thermal underwear. Leave it. Already got it. If I find long johns, that's a different story. Long johns are classified differently by the game. Alright, so let's open up this drawer, open up our clothing list, and put up a bunch of the stuff we've picked up, because I don't need these mittens, I don't need this vest, I definitely don't need these boots. I don't need this toque, I don't need these socks, I don't need this sweater. Oh, this drawer is full. Okay, next drawer. Alright, so that's going to go away, and I also don't need this other expedition parka. I can't believe I picked that up. Not necessary to be carrying that around at all. Okay. Now I'm hungry, so let's go ahead and fix that problem by eating this peanut butter. And we're going to drink some water as well, because we're carrying a lot. Right. I don't know. I guess what I'm going to do now, I've got 12 hours of daylight left. Let me go back up there and make sure I got everything. Yeah, I did. I thought there was more to the floor for a second. But I guess what I'm going to go ahead and do now is head back towards the gas station, the Quonset gas station. Unless, of course, the wind is blowing in my face, which it currently is. I feel like this is the entrance to zone from Mystery Lake. If I follow this road up, we're going to go towards Mystery Lake. So I don't want to do that just yet, but it's good to know. It's good to get my bearings. I could keep going a little further down this way and potentially find some additional supplies. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. I mean, I'm not hugely weighed down yet, and I'm well rested, so I'm going to risk it by going a little further down the highway here and picking up more supplies from this end. Also, sticks. Need a bunch of sticks. Is that just a branch? Yeah. 3 sticks. Gimme. Another stick. Perfect. I'm going to keep going this way. And, oh, there's a wolf. That's not good. I don't know that I have much ability to get away from him right now. Sticks. Stick. 3 sticks. Stick. Very good. Right, we're going to keep going that way and hope that the wolf keeps patrolling away from the shoreline here.
Carry this load for much longer.
Because if he turns around, yeah, I know it's a lot, Jennifer Hale, but we need to keep going a little farther. Yeah. She's at 90 pounds. I'm okay with moving her around at like 100 as just a load that she can bear. It's incredibly slowing. Takes a lot out of her, but she can do it. Now, yes, that's what I thought. I knew there was a body. Plus, this will help us back away from that wolf for a bit. Stay out of its detection range. Alright, so we're going to come up here and pay a visit to this body and see if maybe there's anything on him. In case you're wondering while you're watching this challenge, I am not using any kind of references. I very seldom have when I play the Long Dark, because I think I'm not knocking the people who do use references and look up where to find certain things. Like I said, I very seldom have. That means I have at some points. But for the purposes of this challenge, I think it's more entertaining for me, and I think it's more entertaining for you if I'm not like figuring out in advance what I need to do or where I need to go. I'm trying to make this as just authentic a Long Dark experience as possible. And what I mean by that is I really do believe that the Long Dark is best, truly best, when you first purchase it and you're exploring these zones for the first time, and there's that panicky sense of, oh my god, I don't know what's around the corner next, but I need to survive, and I need to find the next piece of food that I'm going to eat. I need to find the next bullet that I'm going to be able to fire to defend myself against these wolves and these bears and everything. We've got a pry bar now, so I can pry into things. That's good to know. You know, it just doesn't get better than that particular phase of the Long Dark. So, you know, I try to present that when I'm playing these series, whether it's Against All Odds or this challenge, because I feel like that's the Long Dark at its best. So again, not knocking the people and not knocking the players, whether they're Let's Players or not, that do look up a lot of information in advance of your playthroughs, because there's nothing wrong with that. You know, we all play in our own way. But I'm just letting you guys know, if you're ever curious, like why I seem to be like bumbling around at certain points, like, oh man, where's this thing? Where am I going to find it? And kind of thinking to yourself, well, why don't you just Google it? Well, that's why. You know, it's just the kind of experience that I like to have when I'm playing the game, and it's the kind of experience that I like to capture when I'm doing a series on it. Not just any grape soda, a bandage. Don't really need a bandage at this point. Alright, we are almost to one of the farthest left zones in Coastal Highway. I'm not going to go any further than this. I'm going to stop here, and then I'm going to turn back with all the materials I found, which it's going to take a while to make it down the road. So we're going to take some time to recover our chill meter, so that we're as warm as possible before we make the trek. But I've got so much food on me right now. And as soon as I can put all of it down, I really think it's going to go a long way towards fulfilling our food requirements. And then it's just a matter of, you know, getting the hatchet, and then getting the wood that we need, and then getting the rifle, and then the fuel. And believe it or not, we will be almost there, which is cool. All right, I'm going to take a very close look through here, because if there's any place where I'm going to randomly find a hatchet, it's in these zones. Trying to keep my eyes peeled. I think I see some wood on the ground there. Ah, no, that's rope. That is rope and another hunting knife. I don't need the workbench for anything. Let's see what's in the drawer at least. Sewing kit. Lantern fuel. Do need lantern fuel, that's good. Alright, let me poke my head in here real quick and see. Hey! Whoa! Unexpected food jackpot. There's not... I don't feel like that's normal. That's a lot of food. And here's a metal container, so let's open this up. Here's an energy bar.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, well that's gonna add a little bit to my burden. Oh yes, there's these lockers here. I remember these. Let's pry open this locker and see what we find. Worn heavy wool sweater. Okay, I don't need either of those. I'm gonna put that stuff back down. I'm still like picking stuff up by instinct, but don't need it. Definitely don't need boots. Don't need another sweater. You know, I've already got those items. I'm wearing them. So, also, I think I'm carrying more antiseptic than I need as well. So let me go ahead and put down that antiseptic. Got more water purification tablets. I've got more painkillers. Frankly, I need to drop these bandages, but I'm going to try and make it with them. Just because having bandages in case I get attacked by a wolf is not the worst thing in the world. But, alright, let's keep going for a second. Or actually, you know what? What I'm going to do is I'll just go ahead. We're almost at the 30-minute mark here. I'm just having too much fun with this challenge. I don't need to get carried away. But I will go ahead and cut this episode here. And then in the next episode, we're going to continue moving towards filling out this handy-dandy little list. And I really do think when we get back to the Quonset gas station with our current level of food, we're going to be possibly 10 out of the 15 days of food done. And then it's just a matter of continuing to put down water when we find it, which we can partly do. When we find the hatchet, that is really going to make a huge difference, because that's going to allow us to break down wood that we find in the wild, which will not only help us fulfill these requirements, the reclaimed wood and the softwood or hardwood, but also once we have met them, we will then be able to, you know, just boil stuff for additional water, which is really, really good. Tinder, not going to be an issue, as every bit of newspaper that we find we can break down into tinder. Stick's not going to be an issue, so we're actually doing pretty well. We just need to find the hatchet, rifle cartridges, or the rifle rather, and kerosene, and I think we're going to be in good shape. The challenge is going to be doing all of it before this storm arrives, so that's the fun of it, and I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I upload new episodes in the Whiteout challenge every day at 3 Eastern Daylight Time, which is GMT -4 for those of you not in the States. And comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in a bit.